So, uh, hello, Professor. I'm Jinakunta Leela Haripriya. So, thank you for providing me the opportunity to speak about my reading assignments. So, it's about a review and analysis on knowledge discovery and data mining techniques. So, which was this paper was written by Bhagwan Singh, Vivek Dubey, and Jitendra Sheikhlani. So, after reading this papers, so I have made my opinion and my reviews through this reading assignment. So the purpose of this study is that the database is getting speedier in the current state of daily living. So we need an alternative in information mining to minimize the likelihood of the data for the prune. So they have introduced numerous algorithms, so like a priori, frequent pattern growth, equivalence class clustering, and bottom-up lattice traversal, which is ECLAT, tree projection, hyperstructure mining, direct hashing and pruning, and sequential pattern discovery using equivalence classes. So these are some techniques used. So this paper claims that high utility data mining is a well-known project in the learning revelation sector. So high utility example mining removes this barrier by considering that everything may have a weight that will include some useful data in scanning for those things. So, in the related literature, so in the year 2017, Subbu Lakshmi Garu suggested frequent item set as the major task in the data mining. So these were the following statements which are discussed in this paper. So examining and assessing various data mining approaches for the purpose of knowledge discovery and pattern recognition. So we can make a list of the elements that could be used to improve and are relevant to data mining investigations. And we can also identify and discuss the problem statements as well, the possible measures for further examination and application. So as I have seen, most of the researchers have written their point of views. So as per their research, so I can say that according to Muhammad in the 2017 research paper, so the largest item set in a database that is not protected by other item sets. So all visit item sets can be created starting with the most basic. So erasable item set mining was proposed by Hong. So, and it is useful for locating item sets that do not negatively impact the factory's profit. So for erasable item set, they have proposed an incremental mining algorithm. Essentially, this is built on quick updates. So Jian put forth a more effective non-recursive FPNR growth algorithm and associated a data set structure in 2017. So in his experiments, so he demonstrated that the FPNR growth algorithm performs better than FP growth algorithm. So both in terms of storage and mining speed. So he said that FPNR growth algorithms proves like it performs much better than FP growth algorithm. So according to occurrence behavior, Klang Swian presented frequent regular item sets mining in 2017 for discovering interesting item sets. So for mining WFRIs, a weighted frequent regular item sets miner has been proposed. So likewise, Zulkarnain and Shah propose that data flooding occurs in a variety of industries, including banking, telecommunications, scientific experiments, and so on. So data mining can be used to extract usable information from the swamp data. So this makes decision-making systems by extracting valuable information from big databases. So in the year 2017, Pyong and Dai introduced the average utility item sets algorithm as an improvement to the HUUI technique. And in 2017, Ismail proposed that mining high utility instances is a strategy for locating groups of valuable objects that can provide a high benefit in a client exchange database. So from this paper, so the results and conclusion that we can come forward is that the earlier work lacked the quantity of candidate sets, frequency, generation sets, and accuracy together. In case of knowledge discovery in negative rule mining and threshold level assignment, better algorithms are required. The existing literature also lacks the candidate reduction to speed up the procedure. So exploration in mining weighted frequent item set in data streams is required. So the contribution is that the authors proposed a novel high utility item set mining approach based on selective database projections. So they also introduced HUI articulate data format. They also suggested two new data architectures. So to trim the search space for HUI mining, these are the selected database projection utility list, SPU list, and tail count list. So the overall assessment, coming to the overall assessment, so this study examines and investigates several data mining strategies in the process of developing an efficient knowledge discovery system and mining a frequent item set. It discusses positive and negative association rule mining as well as the prospects, influence, and insights. It also contains the results that are now being released as well as future recommendations. So in the further future research, we can say that efficient data mining knowledge discovery model is capable of managing candidate generation, negative and positive association. Rule mining is what required for us. So after reading this paper, so I learned the capability of ILP to handle and combine the multiple relationships in the e-compared data. So my questions are, so how different combination of DM techniques hybridization can lead to a better visualization for information mining, and how effective is MIS ECLAC algorithm with respect to parameter variability. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to share about my views. So yeah.